The police file on one of the UK's most notorious unsolved murders shows a prime suspect had told officers he intended to kill a black man. Kelso Cochrane, a carpenter from Antigua, was stabbed to death in May 1959 during an attack by a white gang in Notting Hill, West London. No one was ever charged. Our correspondent, Sancha Berg, has more.
Kelso Cochrane was 32, a carpenter who planned to study law. Hundreds of people turned out for his funeral in 1959. A black man from the Windrush generation had been stabbed to death by a white gang on a London street. It happened here, in the overcrowded slums of Notting Hill, where racist abuse was common, but murder unprecedented. Police interviewed nearly 1,000 people, quickly detained the prime suspects, yet no one was ever charged. Nearly 20 years ago, Kelso Cochrane's brother Stanley came to London. He was told the archived police records on his brother's murder were closed. This summer, the Cochrane family's efforts paid off. They had a call from their lawyer.
He said, "It's good news. The police have backed down. We've got the file open." I didn't know what to say after that.
We shared the file with a crime historian. He said the senior investigator did well in the first hours after the murder.
He very quickly put in gear the uniform officers of Harrow Road Police Station to do house-to-house inquiries, to do searches, and that quickly led to them identifying key suspects. But when the next stage of the investigation developed, which was interrogating those suspects, things seemed to slow down.
Police said robbery was the only motive for the murder of Kelso Cochrane, but the files here in the National Archives show they knew that was most unlikely. Their prime suspect, 2 years before, had told police officers that when released from prison, he would kill the first black man he saw. And he'd been freed from jail just 10 days before the attack on Kelso Cochrane. The family don't know why evidence like that didn't lead to action.
The evidence of those two police officers wasn't a secret. They could have been called to give evidence pertaining to what he said. They were never called.
The brand new Kelso Cochrane house, a London council block. A step forward for the family as they seek some kind of justice. It won't be a trial, as the prime suspects are dead. The Metropolitan Police told us their thoughts were with the Cochrane family, and if any new evidence came to light, it would be assessed. Sancha Berg, BBC News.